I first came to Wild Spirit about 2.5 years ago, one of the first animals who made an impression on me was Aleu. She is a rather shy gal and is no contact by choice, contrary to her companion Denahi. As a new intern or staff member, everyone is responsible for learning to identify every animal on property. This is important for a multitude of reasons: emergency response, sanctuary layout, medicine delivery, and more. For me, Aleu was an animal I never had trouble remembering once I started to help with feeding. As you can imagine, essentially every animal on site loves feeding days, to the extent that if you came out to visit and do a feeding tour, you'd probably think they're never fed. Their enthusiasm and exuberant behaviors are unrivaled. Some of our kids drool excessively, some show off their bark-core by jumping around the enclosure or over their companions, some huff and bark incessantly until they're fed, others do happy laps with their tails wagging. Regardless of the behavior, all 70 of our rescues love mealtime. Aleu is no different, but to me, she has the most unique way of showing that. As far as I've seen, none of our other rescues do what she does. Her companion Denahi gets shifted for feeding, which means he gets secured into the sub-enclosure rather than staying in the main enclosure with Aleu. We do this because Denahi is a quick eater and will steal the rest of Aleu's meal when he finishes his. As you can imagine, waiting for this process makes her quite impatient for her meal. She has to wait for him to be shifted, then wait until after he receives his meal to get hers. You can see in this video exactly what Aleu does as she waits her turn. She does the cutest, type grumbles, letting you know exactly how she feels about being made to wait. She will sometimes continue them if you're taking too long to get her next bite of food, too. Her deep, whiny grumbles are a vocalization that, to my knowledge, are unique to her. I haven't heard anyone else say that since I've been here, and they've made quite the impression on me. Aleu is around 14 years old now, but she sure doesn't act a day over 7. She's a spry lady with pep in her step and abounding curiosity. And, as a fun fact for making it to the end of my story, her name used to be Peanut. How cute is that?